Hey, what's up guys, Spartan Gaming here, and we are back today on Ark Survival Evolved, and we are back on SG Active server, so big shout out to him. And today I'm going to show you guys the perfect design for a dino breeding pen. Stay tuned or keep an eye out because there will be the incubating room. That'll probably be the next thing that's up, but just a heads up on that. So here we have the perfect breeding pen. Turned out, I wanted to make it a 2x2 and make it go from there, but I actually ended up liking this a bit better and modified it. So as you can see here, it's a simple little L design with behemoth gates. Now I say perfect. This isn't perfect because of me being a retard and misplacing it, but I'm going to show you guys my mistakes so you can make it perfect. Flying into it, you're going to see, even though it's quite dark, so I'll pull out a torch real quick for you, a whole little grid system. Now, the reason this is here is because, say you're taming some dinos and they're just wandering a little too far apart, you just can place some thatch walls real quick and take care of that without having to, you know, like, oh, and you can go make some fence foundations, get some more walls, blah, 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 blah. It's more resources. It's not completely needed like everything else, but this is just, I feel like it's more efficient to have it. Now, to do this, these also help make sure everything is lined up. Now, from corner to corner, a behemoth gate is 6 of these long, completely snapped. So 6 of these in the straight line. Now, the mistake I made was I would snap 6 or 7. So I would end up doing 6, and it's like, oh shit, like right here. Ended up snapping like right here, and for some reason it didn't want to work. Now, the reason you want to do 7, if not 8, if you're going to be doing it left to right, both sides, is so that you can snap one again, because otherwise you won't be able to snap one under here. As you can see, it'll just say you can't place there, and it's quite annoying. So make sure when you're placing these down in a straight line, do 7 or 8 in a row. Place this, then continue them on another 7, place this, and then you can just go around the outside and just clip off the extras that you have. So really simple there. So do that, get your basic wall set up. Now there's this smaller section. This is for the smaller dinosaurs. Oh my god, or an angry Sarco. I was unaware of the level 120 Sarco that was in there. Alright, well now I know where active stored that. So this right here is for all your smaller dinos. That's why it's a little bit of a smaller area, so it'll be for your Quetzes and your Rexes and even smaller than that. This bigger area is mainly for Gigas, Brontos, the really, really big stuff, and this over here is your bird breeding pen. So you pretty much have everything you need. Every dinosaur is possible to be tamed here. Next thing I'm just going to show you is the dimensions for the breeding pen. It's just a simple 2x3, 2 high walls, and then if you want, you can add more on over here. This is going to be the generator room because I probably should do this now. Voila! Lighting throughout the entirety of all of it. It's really, really helpful because it'll get really dark in here. So we'll move on to the electricity later. So for the breeding for the birds, the reason you're going to leave the roof open right here, you can close that off like I've done. As you can see, this is closed. The reason you're going to leave this open, there's going to be a couple chests right here as well for all the thatch roofs. It's because you're going to need to fly the birds in here, land them, throw the thatch roofs over real quick, enable their wandering, and bam, you get your birdies, disable wandering, destroy the thatch roofs, put the shit back in the chests, and you got your birds. There's going to be some more chests on the outside with thatch walls and stuff for when we're taming the smaller stuff, so we can use for these for the grid. Now, moving on to the electricity, which is the last thing. Come over here. We have our generator. We have an outlet hooked up right here. We have a keypad, so it's hooked up. Just go around to all your lamp posts and you're going to want to set a pin code, like so. Now, when you go to this, hold Y, don't just tap it. Activate, it's the same pin code for both, so that turns them on, obviously. And then hold it for deactivate, and it's the same pin code. Bam. But yeah, this is why you're going to want the lights. There we go. Alright, so once you put your outlet right there, you're going to send some wires over. Now, the reasoning for this is to try and make it look as discreet as possible, not kind of like out in the open and rather ugly. Also don't want dinosaurs destroying it. It's another thing. So, yeah, we're going to come over here, hook it into the wall with a cross. What would this be called? An intersection. Okay, an electric cable intersection. Keep it going, and we have light posts at pretty much every, well, middle post. So we have Omni-lights right here. I would highly recommend Omni-lights and not lamps, because they go in a 360 instead of a single direction. Okay. So yeah, there's a little fuck up right here. So we have an outlet. Continuing over here, outlet on the far side, another intersection, outlet here, and it goes around that. I'm not gonna go in there because of that Sarco, but yeah, it follows this wall to this part with an outlet, over here with an outlet, over here with an outlet, and it continues. And we had a rock glitched over here, but we don't really need a light right here, so we just left it right here. So if you want a light right here, you can always do that and just attach another line coming over here. Really simple. And then, like I said, throw in your pin codes, and you got your keypad. So that works out, makes it a bit more efficient for a couple extra, I don't know, what is it, like metal and electronics or some shit like that. Some really, really simple and not needed supplies. And besides that, you now have your fully functional, what I would like to say, a perfect breeding pen. So it is a bit of a complicated build, and I'm sure you might have some questions. If you do, go ahead and leave a comment below. I will get back to you as soon as possible and answer to the best of my ability. Besides that, go ahead and smash that like button if you think this is awesome, or anything like that. If you just pretty much think this video is great, just smash it. Yeah. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more content. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for that incubator room video, and I will see you guys next time.